real quick, in reference to these mental models. So why were you and are you so convicted on the ecosystem, with these using these mental models, using everything you've learned? Why the ecosystem? Why Pulsechain? Why HEX? Why Pulsex? Why all this stuff? Why do you believe so much that's going to succeed in the way that you do?
There's a few different ways you can come at this question. I think the one that maybe the most profound that I can just simply start with is it's designed to be that way. It is literally designed. It doesn't mean the code says you're going to get rich. Design means it is set up in a way that makes it hard for it not to work.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what, it started with HEX. That laid the groundwork for, let's build this ecosystem that just is made to be this appreciating asset. You stick it, you get more, bigger, longer pays better. Just all those different mechanics, all those pumpamentals. Like, we literally coined the word pumpamentals. I say that. I say it sometimes to other people, and they're like, "What's pumpamental?" I'm like, "Gosh, okay, never mind."
It's like pumpamentals and tokenomics. I love those two words.
Right.
Yeah.
Like they feel so natural. You don't even think that we were pioneers in the area. Sacrifice phases. Who was doing sacrifice phases? Like, all these things add up to an ecosystem that encourages you to play healthy games. Now, there'll always be scams, always be people coming in trying to cheat and do something that's outside of the bounds of what the foundational principles are. However, you're going to have that anywhere. It's like just in government. All right, you have different governments with different values, and they have different rules, and people still cheat. That's a thing. That's something, that there's a threshold of so much the system can handle that type of stuff and still thrive. Mm-hmm. So this ecosystem in particular, if you design something that you get people to play healthy games, it's you care about price appreciation. It's okay to talk about price appreciation, not in a toxic way, but in a, hey, if there's a fair way to make a lot of wealth here. And it's not about, sitting on the other side trying to take the other person's money. It's not about that. You can play that game. It's available. But the game that you want to play is the delayed gratification, is the ability to control yourself, control your emotions, and use the tools available to make sure you don't sell your money printers. And that's what's been foundational. And that's why I say, I love Hedron. I love the ecosystem. And a lot of people have no problem using HSIs. However, for me, that is one of the things I love the most about native stakes is I can't be tempted, because if I do 5555, I do, is it 3650 or whatever the 10-year is. If I do that, I have to wait at least half the time before I can get any of my principal back. And then I need to make a decision. It holds you accountable, right? Mm-hmm. It doesn't lock you. It does lock you in for a certain period of time, but after that period of time, it is up to you as a person who controls your own money. You're your own bank. It gives you the freedom to make those kinds of choices and live with consequences, good or bad. Mm-hmm. So I've just never seen, in Bitcoin and Ethereum and I used to dabble in all the coins when I first got in crypto before HEX existed. I was, trading. I was doing all the degen stuff. I was, hey, let's get in this, sell at this point, all this stuff. I've been doing it for years and years, like 6-7 years now. And this is the ecosystem that I'm like, I don't need anything else. Everything, I don't wish nothing else existed, and I wish everything else well. Mm-hmm. But I only have so much time and consciousness. I only have so much energy. I only have so much of me to put into something. And if I'm going to choose where I'm going to put me into it, it's going to be the place with the best ROI, that has the fairest games, the trustless interest, the trustless everything, to a certain extent, some projects more than others. I'm going to put in a place that where my time is well spent, and that I can actually, be the best version of myself. It enables me to do that. It gives me the tools to do that. And that's why it's, designed from the ground up to be this healthy, awesome ecosystem. And I wish more people saw it. I think it's a tragedy that more people focus on the OA and focus on just stuff that does not matter. Like, I love the way Richard talks about it too. He's like, people ask him a million times, I watch a million of the streams, and he's just like, it doesn't affect you. It does not affect you. Like and you see the track record, it has not hurt you. It's only helped you. So it's amazing.